This boar, covered in writhing worms, burst into the human village out of nowhere. Everything it touched turned to dust, and the earth itself rotted away. It spotted a group of young girls, and charged at them like a madman. Just as death seemed certain, a young warrior stepped up to block its path. He drew his bow and let an arrow fly, nailing the boar straight in the eye, but that only pissed it off completely. Countless black tentacles erupted from the beast, snatching the boy's arm in a death grip. The boy ripped his arm free with pure strength, spun around to build momentum, and fired another arrow right into the other eye. The boar finally stopped its rampage, and collapsed with a heavy thud, but the boy's arm was burning with pain, corroded by the filth on the monster. Villagers gathered around, screaming, claiming the boar was a demon incarnate, and that touching it meant instant curse. Suddenly, the boar began to rot rapidly, until nothing but white bones remained. By evening, the scar on Ashitaka's arm had sunk deep into his skin. The oracle told him he'd been cursed by a demon god, and when the mark reached his bone, he'd die. The cause of the boar's transformation: a bullet lodged inside its body, badly wounded by humans. Its endless pain turned into pure hatred, and its grudge twisted it into a demon seeking revenge. To break the curse, Ashitaka had to head west for answers, since only the villages out there used this kind of iron tech. So Ashitaka packed up immediately, for his own sake and for his people. Riding his red elk, he crossed peaks and plains, until he reached a village deep in the mountains. Law and order were non-existent here, with bandits bullying locals daily. Seeing a woman about to be attacked, Ashitaka stepped in to help. As he drew his bow, his arm started to swell and pulse. Ignoring the agony, he fired, severing a bandit's arm clean off. Another shot, and the second bandit's head was pierced instantly. The bandits fled, but Ashitaka finally realized how terrifying this cursed power really was. He arrived in a town, trying to trade gold nuggets for food, but folks in the mountains only cared about copper coins. A monk who seemed well-traveled explained their value, and they quickly took the gold. That's how he and Ashitaka got acquainted. Seeing how knowledgeable the monk was, Ashitaka asked about the demon curse. Surprisingly, the monk told him he had to go to the forest of the deer god in the west. There lived a divine beast that might be able to lift the curse. And just like that, Ashitaka set off on another long journey.